So I want you to pardon me. I'm actually getting over a cold right now, so I know I sound really congested. So for the ones that don't know, Super Bowl ball is a satanic ritual for their god. Okay, so it's gonna be taking place in California, right? So this is where Jezreel is. This is the land, the real Jezreel, not the fake lands. So if you don't know, I covered this already. Ezekiel 38, this is where we are. This is the battle Gog of Magog. So we'll be Gog and Magog will be in our lands right now. So Gog and Magog are actually in Mexico City because the one who runs Mexico City, that lady, she's also, if you could call her a lady, she's also a Khazarian, right? Same people. So they're there. As you can see, this is a distance between California and New Mexico or Mexico. So this is where the tunnels, the underground tunnels go, the slave human trafficking tunnels they run. They actually run from Canada all the way to Mexico. So we're not supposed to be partaking in this because we're under judgment and Daddy starts at his house first. So this is a satanic ritual. So what they're doing is they're enslaving people and they're going to enslave some more during this ritual. So in the East Coast, there's an ice storm and there are breaking down doors and dragging out people to these concentration camps. And in Minnesota, they're taking people, who they call brown people, which is basically the red nations. And if you don't have any ID on you, they're stripping them naked, leaving them in the woods, and they're dying out there. Okay, so now that's happening in the East Coast. And on the West Coast, we're going to have the Super Bowl. Why do you think did they have Bad Bunny performing? Because he's a snare to our community. He's one of them. Right now, with the tensions are so high with our community, they're going to put him to perform because he's one of them. Again, this is a snare to our community. So get out of her. So human trafficking, this goes, is biblical. This goes back to our scriptures when our brothers sold Joseph to our half-brothers, Ishmael, which are the Arab slave traders. This goes all the way to biblical times. So these are the same people, they're here today. These are the very same people. They run everything. The Iranians, the Rothschilds, and what they do, it tells you the reading of Ezekiel 38 that they're going to try to enslave our people and make slaves of us again. And they will be sitting in our lands. And it's interesting because the stadium will be in Levi Stadium, as in the tribe of Levi. So guys, wake up and get out of her. Because this is a snare to our people. We're not supposed to partake in any of this.
We're getting news from healthcare workers that there's individuals that are showing up to the emergency room who require amputation, and some with cracked skulls, because ICE is taking individuals, stripping them naked, and abandoning them in the woods. This is the time that if you are a dog owner and you're taking your dogs for a walk at a nearby park or something, please just keep an eye out. Make sure that there's no individuals in there who had succumbed to hypothermia. This is really important. Please share this with everybody, and let's just come together.
Are being taken out into the woods around the Whipple and released in the middle of the night, sometimes with no clothes, always with no phone, if they're brown, with no ID. And it's a death sentence. One of the people had a cracked skull that's been treated. So they're taking the people that they don't want us to know about and they're dropping them in the woods, which I've heard is...
Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan.
No, tranqui. Yo perreo sola. Yo perreo sola. Yo perreo sola. Yo perreo sola.
Winds in the east, mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin. can't put me finger on what lies in store. I feel what's to happen.